Coach, you said several weeks actually, got to avoid a slow start. You even said it in Texas. You said after a slow start, we went toe-to-toe. You went toe-to-toe with these guys tonight, but it was that 14-point hit in the first 2.5 minutes. Just talk about the flow of the game as you saw it.
Well, we weren't pressed up. We were back, and one of them was a double move that got us, and the other one, I think we misplayed the ball, got run past, and we recovered, and then just misplayed the ball. But he throws a great deep ball, and receivers adjusted to it in the air a little bit. One of them was a little off, and the receiver adjusted to it and put it in a great spot. And so, right after that, I had to change things up and change dramatically, what we were doing, because we couldn't afford for that to keep happening. And then hung in there, it's kind of tough to stop the run doing that on both sides. But the kids battled and fought, you'd love to have those two back. If you had a crystal ball, you'd be in too deep with both those plays.
Are you saying, Glenn, that what you changed after those first two drives, first two plays, that's what opened up the Baylor run after that?
Yeah, I don't know what the numbers were, but when you have to do that opens some things up, and but you got to do it, right? And you got to find a way to stop the run when you're trying to help the guys on the outside. And a couple of those, it's kind of like pick your poison, and they're experienced and they're good coaches, and the quarterback's really good. That if you show too early, he'll get them in the exact play that he needs to, and they've got big-time players to execute.
Coach Gundy said that this might have been the best game that you guys have played in a month. Do you kind of come away with that same takeaway?
Well, I love those guys on the other side of the ball, and to just keep their nose down, and that's probably what he's talking about, and they moved the ball on them and kept fighting. And our side too, we kept fighting. I'm just upset with their late some tackling that kept some drives alive. We couldn't get off the field, but we'll look at the film and make that determination. I do know there's some tackling issues that they ran through us late in the game, and then again schematically, good football team. Puts up some big numbers. There's reason they're leading the nation in a lot of those categories. But I do know this. I do know that some of those issues that are happening right now, those players are going to get a lot better, and I can't wait to see it when the light comes on, and that's what I just told them in there. Keep believing that I can coach him better, keep accepting coaching, and keep buying in, and we're going to be okay.
Is this the best you felt about the team, maybe the direction of the program in several games? Because I told Mike, you guys were in there fighting in the fourth quarter. You had Baylor a little worried.
Yeah, I think for my guys, what we're experiencing right now, which is all I can comment on, I think we've been doing that. I really do. But I think, you're getting a feel for it. And it's all built together, when they're moving the ball and scoring, and all of a sudden our guys got some life, and all of a sudden, that in fourth quarter we're saying to ourselves, we're in this. And it's all together, and that's why we don't try to separate what we do versus what others do and what the other side does. No, you can't do that. It's all built together, and good teams realize that.
The two picks really sort of helped get you guys stabilized and going. Was it good to see the recovery, especially Ramon made one of them, the recovery from the forced start to get the turnover?
Yeah, I think we caught him in the disguise. We caught him in a coverage change up there, and Ramon has done that a couple of times for us. And then it's good to see Larry get back in the fold and let Larry make a nice play on that over route. Again, you can't stay in certain coverages the whole game, and we flipped it up there, and sure enough, Larry made a play. They thought they had it. Disappointing there at the end. Gosh, we just needed one more stop to give our guys one more chance after that last turnover, and we went zero coverage and pressured them, and the quarterback kept it. And you know, it was a good call. You know, wish we could just execute a little bit better on that one to get the ball back for our guys there at the end.
Glenn, you see Mason Rudolph every day. You have all season, I assume. You know, comment on his performance as you saw. I mean, you've seen him, and then he gets out there in his college debut. What did you think of his?
Yeah, you know, I don't see him much. You know, I'm trying to figure out how to slow these guys up, but all I know is we were getting some rest on the night, and field position was changing, and that's a good thing. So, yeah, I'm just proud of those guys on the other side for just keeping their eyes forward, and I think that showed tonight, and that's awesome. Can't wait to congratulate them on what they showed tonight. It's all built together.